Do you know there is a version of yourself that's literally you with everything you could have ever imagined, but that version of yourself never gave up? Imagine actually giving up on everything you said you wanted to do. How would that feel to you? Because I feel like, to me, what's worse than that? Laying on your deathbed, going to work every single day, knowing like the potential you have inside. How would that make you feel? Because I feel like that's the fastest way. No wonder so many people are depressed. No wonder so many people are angry and hotheads and crash outs. Because their life sucks. The way that they set their life up, they didn't take any risks. They wanted to play everything safe, ordinary life. Just be a regular person. But no, people out here actually have goals and dreams. I have goals and dreams. You have goals and dreams. And you know that vision you get, you riding around in that nice car? Don't you actually want to live that shit, man? Like, don't you actually want to go and do that? No. You rather just have that 3-second memory of in your head? Like, no. You actually could do anything. And this is actually a video for myself as well, because I can do anything as well, and so can you. And the fact that, we have these visions is just proof that there are more things out there for us. That vision isn't just a vision that was just randomly stumbled in your head. That's you from an alternate reality, but that reality is still within you. You could still go out, do what you have to do, grind, strive for that vision. But imagine quitting on that. That's like the most cowardly thing you could do. And like I say in the gym all the time, mama ain't raised no bitch. And I'm telling you, what I had to learn was to show up, stop giving a fuck, and just keep moving forward. Just keep striving, keep going straight. Sometimes I'll look back, I look to my sides, like, where am I? But I still know that I have to keep going straight. I feel like as long as you don't quit, you'll eventually get there. Especially if you're working towards it, Maybe you're not working towards it every day. Maybe it's 3 times or 4 times a week. But you're still moving forward, Imagine that you're still moving further than that person who's just wishing, just watching their visions pass by them. They're aging. They're not working on themselves. They're not in the gym. They're not eating right. Like, think about that. So, it's time for us to stop quitting. And I feel like, yes, it can be scary. Following your dreams is scary. Like, I make you sound like, hurry, like I'm Captain America. Like, no. Following your dreams is scary. Following what you really want to do, pursuing your passion, pursuing your purpose is truly scary. It's not easy, But for the people who actually have balls and could grab them and hold them to their chest, you're actually going to get way further because you could actually do it. You could do it, because who say you can't? You know what the worst advice I ever heard was? The worst advice I ever heard. It was, what was that? What was it? It was, be realistic. Be realistic? First of all, you could do anything in this world, so anything you try to do is literally realistic. Anything you try to do is realistic, and you're going to tell me to be realistic because I have a vision you can't see? That's probably the worst advice I've ever got. If someone tells you to be realistic, literally, don't accept that. Don't accept that, because what is being realistic? Like, what does that even mean? This is real. Like, my thoughts are real. I could literally do whatever. That's realistic. Do whatever you have to do and stop procrastinating. Because I tend to have that problem too, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there'll be times where, like, I'm in my head, I'll be like, what would this think? Who would this think? Like, why would it? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, if someone said they truly 100% didn't care what someone think completely, and they're not taking the risk and they're not following their dreams, they're lying. Because you can't say you don't care what people think about you, but you're scared to post. Or you're scared to do this, or you're scared to do that. You're scared to make some moves. You got to make moves in life, and that's what life is about. God rewards the courageous and the bold. Make moves, because you never know where that ends up. You be looking back, you be like, wow, what life is great now. What did I do? And you be thinking about times like right now when you were challenged, when you had to get up and go get it, when you had to grind. That's the times you're gonna be thinking about, and you're gonna be like on your yacht, taking shots, sipping a margarita, whatever you're doing, right? And you're just gonna be so grateful that you actually took the chance. That's what it is. Never quit on yourself, because quitting is losing. And we're not losers. Especially if you're watching me, you should not be no loser, man. But it's 2025. We just gotta keep going. We gotta keep pushing and keep working. Never quit on your goals. Never quit. Show up for yourself. Even if it's not every day, at least you're doing more than the person who's doing nothing. Like, if you're doing nothing, you're losing. Like, what have you been doing with your day? It's all about getting better. 1%, man. Let's get it. Make sure you like, sub, subscribe. Yeah. Follow for more, man. See you, man. I'm off this. Peace.